Hi everybody, I'm Brian Bauman from Bauman's Farm and Garden. And it seems like during the winter I go on these vacations to all these tropical places and see plants and I'm like, oh, I wish I could grow those here. But in reality, in our summers, we have a beautiful summer and we have an opportunity to grow them just as annuals in our pots or containers. It's important to know kind of their different growth habits and what we need to do to feed them, so I'll talk about that as we go through our planting today. But I picked out some of my favorite plants. The first is this red mandevilla. It is absolutely gorgeous and will bloom this deep red color all summer long. Nothing really says tropical more than a hibiscus, and I picked out this beautiful yellow color that will contrast nicely with the red mandevilla. Right behind him, I have this Egyptian papyrus. Now there's a cousin of this called King Tut, which gets huge, like 4 to 5 feet, just in a month or two. This is its smaller cousin called Prince Tut. It's gonna stay a little bit more in control for our container. I wanted something nice and dramatic for the top, so I picked out this beautiful red banana, which I think will contrast really nice with the yellow hibiscus and look great with the mandevilla. And this is one of my favorite annuals that I saved for the last year. This is a flowering maple called a butylon, and it has the red of the mandevilla and the yellow of the hibiscus right in one flower. So let's get started by planting up our container. This particular container has a plastic insert in it, and I wanted to make sure that it has some holes in the bottom before we get started. But now, let's fill it up with some soil. All right, we're gonna start with this big guy in the back of our pot here. This will get fairly large over the summer, but I think it'll work in this container. I didn't put any pots down in the bottom of this. I filled the whole thing with soil because I think we're gonna need all of that soil and nutrients to keep these tropical plants going all summer long. All right, so we've got everything all planted. I'm adding some of our time-release fertilizer to the top because these tropicals are gonna want lots of fertilizer to get nice and big throughout the summer. The time release will give us a slow little bit every time we water, but we also wanna come back and use our Bauman's water-soluble fertilizer at least once a week. These guys are gonna need it. Enjoy the tropics all summer long, and for more information, go to www.baumanfarms.com.